Hey y'all come on in. I'm Elisa and today we are making pear cobbler. So y'all, before we get started, like, share, subscribe. Let's get started with this pear cobbler. All right, y'all. Let's get started with this pear cobbler. I got my mom here with me again today. Say hey, mama.
Hey everyone, good morning.
Y'all hear that? It's morning time. She wants y'all to know.
It's morning time.
And we making pear cobbler in the morning. That's all right. It could be lunch, dinner, snack. All right, so let's get started. So what we have in the bowl so far is 2 cans of sliced pears. We did drain it, and I am gonna add some more.
No, we're gonna do the size. Tell what size cans it is.
All right, so we have 4 cans of this one. This is what size? This is 15 ounces. You can get bigger size if you can find it. I couldn't find any. I was looking for that 30 ounce. Walmart didn't have any that day. So we have 4 cans of 15 ounces. We're going to start with these two. We're going to cut them up, make them smaller pieces, and then we're going to go from there.
Nothing like some good old sharp scissors. Yeah, I like pear cobbler, even though I'm not a big fan of pears. I just don't like the grainy texture, which is why I'm cutting them up. Some of them, I won't cut all of them. It's just for me, you know. I just,
Pears are good.
But it tastes so good. I can tolerate a smaller chunk.
All right, y'all. We're going to finish cutting these up and probably add the remaining 2 cans of pears that we have. So right now in the bowl there's 2, and we'll be back in just a few. All right, y'all, we got the pears all chopped up as much as we wanted them to, so let's start adding the rest of our ingredients.
This is about a 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. This is what I'm going to use for now. I may add later.
Now remember, I did drain all the pears, and just hold on to that reserved liquid because you may wind up needing it.
There's about 2 cups of sugar in this bowl. I'm going to start with half of it right now, about half of it. Now my spices, I don't measure. I just eyeball it. If it looks good, it's going to taste good. First thing I have right now is my nutmeg. You know, I told y'all I love nutmeg. I'd rather have nutmeg than cinnamon.
I like nutmeg too. It makes it all taste better.
But to me, just a little bit of cinnamon goes a long way. And it does enhance the flavor of the nutmeg. There's my cinnamon. That's enough. My vanilla. Once again, eyeball it. Maybe 1-2 teaspoons.
Can you ever have too much vanilla?
2.
I don't think you can ever have too much vanilla. Just pour until it feels good.
A little bit of lemon extract. Some people use lemon juice. This works just as well for me. I don't have to go through the work of trying to squeeze nothing. That's enough. A little bit run down the side. But we good.
I've only had pear cobbler like once. Now the most exciting part is you can eat it with ice cream, because ice cream make it taste better.
Do we have some ice cream?
Yeah, we don't have any ice cream.
We're gonna buy some ice cream for later.
Can't have cobbler without ice cream. I mean, you can. May not taste the same, but you can. And you guys, just make it as big as you want, because we're going to try to make a big one for a 13 by 9 inch pan. You can use as much crust as you want. A lot of crust, a little crust, double crust, single layer crust. We double crust over here in these parts.
Well, I got a little bit of brown sugar left over in my bowl. I'm just going to add that. Why not? I mean, I don't want to put it back in. But see, that's how much left over.
That's it. That's it. That's all.
Now I'm gonna stir this, and now my cobblers, I like for my cobblers to be really sweet. You adjust the taste to your liking. Need a pinch of salt.
Need a pinch of salt to balance out that sweetness. Well, maybe not that much salt.
Yeah. I have a little bit of salt. I'm not going to use all of that. I just want a pinch.
Yeah, I poured too much, y'all.
You can't judge. That's a pinch. You can't even see it.
That's all?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe there's another little ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. You can't even see that go in the bowl.
All right, we're going to put the rest of that salt up and continue to get this all stirred up. Don't it look good already, y'all? It's not even ready yet.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you can cook this down and pour it over some ice cream.
All right, you guys, we'll be right back once this has all been mixed together. And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of flour. You got to get that juice to thicken up. So that's 1 tablespoon of flour. And that's the 2nd tablespoon. Look how yummy.
And if it's too thick, that's what the reserve juice is for.
All right, let me go grab the pan. Looks like it's almost ready to go into the oven.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and right here we are adding in the pie crust. So we have 2 boxes. So, you know, it's 2 rows of pie crust in each box. There's 2 of these. 2 boxes of these. So we're going to put 2 on the bottom and then add the pear mix, and then we're going to put 2 on top. So that's the first one. And you do better if you let them come to room temperature a little bit, about a good 30-40 minutes. So that way they're easier to unroll.
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Because I've tried to unroll them when they're cold. Oh, you're tearing them up. Just trying to unroll them. I didn't read the directions on the box.
You didn't read the directions on the box?
I think no wonder they won't unroll right. Okay. Helps if you read sometimes.
All right, so we got it all laid out. Just get it as neat as you like.
Okay.
And then we're going to get the pears. Y'all, I'm so excited. I haven't had pear cobbler in a long time. I get excited about anything that has sugar in it.
Oops, making a mess. Sorry, y'all, put my arm in the way. When I'm watching videos, I like to see what's going on, too.
Look at all of that. Yeah, I'm sorry if it got quiet. I just got it. It's a sight.
Okay. Even it out.
I mean, filled it up just right, too.
I didn't have to add any more liquid. I really don't like for my juices to be thin in my cobbler, but I don't want them so thick that it doesn't look like there's juice in it. So we hope that this will work out just fine.
All right, and so we got some butter. You can use unsalted if you don't have any salted butter, but you may want to just make sure that your cobbler taste as well as you want if you are using unsalted butter.
Which is why I only put a pinch of salt in the filling. Some people cook their filling. I don't like to cook mine.
It's already going in the oven. It's going to cook that way because it's already soft. So
when my mama made her, she didn't cook hers, so you know that's the way I learned. I'm having technical difficulties.
She can't open the butter, y'all.
All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slice it up and just lay it on top.
I'm trying to move this, y'all, so y'all can see. Butter makes it better. You ever use margarine on top? Mm-mm.
Just like there's a thin line between, there's a thin line between margarine and butter for me. To me, over the years, they've changed something about margarine. Now, it's not like I haven't used margarine in things, but they've changed something about it. And it's just not the same for me. And I'm just going to layer on top
all that wonderful butter. And here we are adding the last of the top layer of the pie crust. We use that entire stick of butter, y'all. You know, butter makes it better. Anything good makes it always taste better. Just getting that dough rolled out, it can be difficult. She almost got it, y'all. It's fighting back.
I'm particular. I am particular.
And we don't trim. You can trim off your excess if you like. We
love,
don't trim.
We love crust in this family. It goes so well. That's the best part of the cobbler for the most part for me is the crust. So now I'm just going to try to make it look really neat, you know, around the edges. I am by no means a pastry chef. It's one of them down home things my mama used to roll out her pie dough, and that's how I started. I used to make my pie dough. Now, not so much. Anything to cut down on time. I'm a working woman, so you know.
That looks so good. All right, you guys. It's almost time for it to go in the oven. All right, we are all ready. Let's get that one next step. You got to poke some holes in it, y'all. You got to let the steam escape. No set number. I don't know why, but that look like little bird tracks.
It does.
Y'all probably can't see the slits that she's putting in there, but they look like little bird tracks.
Some people like to sprinkle sugar on it. I have did that both ways. But it is now ready to go into the oven. And probably for about 30-45 minutes. We'll check it in 30 minutes just to see how it looks. And if it needs more cooking, we will add those extra 15 minutes.
All right, so we're just going to throw it in the oven at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. All right, y'all, as you can see, the cobbler's out of the oven. You may not be able to tell how evenly browned it is across the top, but it is really evenly browned. It did cook in the oven at 350 for 55 minutes. And I'm going to let it cool off for a little bit before we give it a try. I'll be back when it's time to sample. All right, y'all, the cobbler's cooled off. It's been about 50 minutes or close to that. I didn't want it to be too hot, then I won't be able to taste it. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a cut so we can try it out. I got a knife to make it a little neater. Look at that flaky crust. Ooh-wee. Let me put this plate down. Ooh, I can see the juices. I love it. I'm trying to get it so I won't drop all of it. See how I just spilled out? Oh my goodness. Look how it just spills down. Yeah. And then you see that? How it looks? Oh my goodness. That's just right. Let's see what we tasting like. Hot. Let me blow this because it's still a little hot. All right, let's try that again. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't stop eating this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, I'm gonna stop eating. I'm gonna finish this up a little later. I might go get that ice cream, or I may not. We'll see. But all right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.